what is going on here. I did not think horses did stuff like that. Guys, that is a three-way massage party. We'll just call this a three-way massage party. And I just, okay. I think that we've embarrassed somebody. So now I think we've embarrassed somebody, guys. Okay, so you know what? Mother Nature has its way of showing all of its true colors in so many different species of animals, and they're having themselves a three-way massage party. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, friends, today is Friday, and it will be the last afternoon that I fill the containers full of the water troughs. I mean, tomorrow, Saturday, I will come out in the afternoon and empty everything. So as they start drinking these things down, I'm not going to refill because I want them to be light enough tomorrow to drag to the edge of the barn and empty out. Right, sweet baby? Right, sweet baby? I can't, Daddy don't want to lift things that are too heavy for me. I would like to talk to you all about an idea that I have for the cow pasture starting before the winter. So picture this. The horses never hang out here. The only time the horses ever come to their little summer barn is in the afternoons when I give them water and I spray them down. But I have an idea, and I want you guys to hear me out before you say anything, okay? Just hear me out. Please, hear me out before you say no. That's the same thing I tell Jamie. Please, just hear me out and then tell me no. So, guys, as of right now, we have 24 cows in this pasture. Ruby Sue is over here, about to have a calf, which will make 25. And then we're going to have a whole lot of cows drop their babies here before winter. What I would like to do is just imagine for a moment. What if, being that we're going to have probably closer to 30 to 35 cows, what if I not only give them access to this shelter come winter, but I also come over here. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Hear me out. And I literally enclose this into kind of a barn. So I put walls, put a front with the gate, put walls, and then from these outside walls connect to my fencing over here with the gate. What I can do is, when we have those type of conditions where I want the cows to be able to have access to more shelter, heavy rains, winter nasty weather, summer nasty weather, I can close the gate in the front to keep the horses out, open the gate in the back to allow the cows in. Because the horses already have the only shelter they ever go to. And listen, they go in there in the heat of the day. So if I can run water over to there, which that will just require running water, and then getting me water inside their stables or around that other barn, then guess what? I can close this area here off from the horses and allow the cows to use it when I think the cows need additional shelter. So what are you guys thinking about that? Once again, most farmers and ranchers have no shelter for their cows. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Don't only look at the dairy farms. Yeah, dairy farmers have giant barns. But most cattlemen, they have no shelter whatsoever for their animals. None. Now, we like to provide at least something. So if we already have this barn here, and there's so many cows that they sometimes can't all fit, we could allow them access to a second barn and not so much close it off from our horses full time, but only have a gate in the front and a 12-foot, maybe 16-foot gate here in the back. And when the front gate is closed, the back gate can be open and the cows can walk right into an additional shelter. However, if our cows are not needing it or not using it, I can close that gate and the cows have everything else that they have. What are your thoughts on that? If for some reason I have to pull a cow out of the pasture for some reason, guess what? I walk them right into this barn area and close them in. It's just a thought, but I want to tell you something. That's how things happen. When you begin to start, and when you have an action plan, you start planning things first, and then you put those plans into action. So what do you guys think about that option? Because think about it for a minute. How sad would it be if for some reason we have us a cold winter storm, which it never really gets that cold here, but just what if we have a cold winter storm and we have cows that have nowhere to go? Because some of those, alpha cows like the Marylands and the Jolines and the Pearls, they will run other cows out. And we have sat and watched other cows just kind of stand around in the pouring rain because they have nowhere to go. So that will give us two really nice sized barn structures. So every cow will have somewhere to go if they need to. And the more cows that we eventually get, the more we're going to need additional shelters. So in lieu of having to build another one of these, which I do not want to put any more structures here if I can help it, we have one right there that's never getting used. Like I said, the horses do walk by in the afternoons only when I'm out watering. You never see the horses there by day. As of right now, whatever time of day it is, heat of the day, I can tell you that, the horses are down in the shade trees over by Gary's Grove. And whenever it does rain, whenever the horses do run up, they don't run up over here. They run into the stables. So I do not think we need so many shelters for the horses, if in fact we could make this where the cows have a place to go. Okay, what are your thoughts on that? And I respect your opinion. I just ask you to please keep it kind as far as how you say it. There are a lot of ways of saying no, Lester, without telling me that I'm an idiot. Come on. Speak of the devil. How did you guys know I was walking over here? I was making a video, but not about horses. Instead, I was considering the idea of removing one of your shelters away. I don't think that y'all need this shelter over here. I don't. No one ever hangs out there. You only go there whenever I come over to water. That's the only time you guys ever go over there. Seriously. So what would y'all think about it if I just put a gate around it and closed it off to you? Would you guys be okay with that idea? Rita, what are your thoughts? Roman, nothing? You have nothing? Roman has nothing. Rita? Rita can't think of anything. Gemma? She's like, I don't know. I kind of like having access to it if I need to. You never know when Rita's going to run me out of my room. You never know if Rita's going to run me out of my room. Roman's like, Daddy, I just need to make sure we're going to have a place to love. Rita's like, you ain't got no opinion here, Gemma. You have no opinion. You ain't one of us. Rita, yes, she is. She is one of us. Roman, she's one of us, ain't she? Ain't she one of us, buddy? Rita don't think that Gemma's one of us. Look, she is one of us, Rita. See, Roman? Rita, Roman says that she is one of us. She is one of us, Rita. So we got to be sweet to her. Okay. Gemma's like, I don't know. I really like that barn. I just like it. It's like an extension of my room. Gemma, no, it's not. It's not an extension of your room. Where are you going? Hey, why are your ears back? Why are your ears like that? Why are you doing it to me for, Rita? Well, oh, Well, here's why. Because Roman's right behind me. Roman, please. You don't got to be right up in my beeswax all the time. Gemma, help me. Roman's all up in my beeswax. Roman, please. Roman. Rita, don't even come over here. I'm loving Roman. And only Roman. I only got love for Roman right now. All right, buddy. He looks a lot better. Rita, don't come over here being mean. You got a horsefly. Oh, I missed it, sweetie. I'm sorry. I almost had it. If it comes back, I'm going to get it, Rita. If that fly comes back, I'm going to grab him. She's getting Gemma out of here. Rita, please, baby. Be sweet. Roman, why can't Rita be sweet like you? Well, I don't think the horses are going to have a problem with it. So like I said, I will obviously move their trailer out of here. That's just here because. And we'll move their water out of here. And we'll run our water line over there towards their barn. And that would be awesome to have water in the stables. So, all right, that's what I'm thinking about. And like I said, I'm just thinking. I will not do anything without permission. Okay? Okay.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.